Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A look at the Magic starting group. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. And for New York, they've got Robinson. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 4. Clark, so many games left on the schedule. We are only scratching the surface of this season.
Yeah, you know, these first handful of games have been a lot of fun, though. But you're exactly right. I mean, there's a ton of season left to go, and the standings are going to be pretty fluid until we get further along in the season.
Now, here's Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. It's good from about 19 feet. Suggs has got the first points of the night for the Magic.
Boy, nice work by Suggs going after his own shot. Not just waiting for it to happen, he initiated.
Here's Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Suggs. Bane finds Suggs. Banchero, a screen on Brunson. Beyond the arc. And it's Banchero missing. And here are the Knicks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, and going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Banchero. Count that bucket.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Out to the right wing. Towns kicks to Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Bridges for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance.
Suggs finds Bane. Now Banchero. Wagner from long range. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson the bounce pass. Towns against Banchero. Towns down low. Great defense that time from Banchero. It's rebounded by New York.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Bridges outside. Suggs against Brunson. Suggs with some nice defense. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Now, Banchero. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Orlando.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
On the wing, Anunoby. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Now, here's Wagner. They lead by 1. Payne for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane's so dangerous from out there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Robinson, rebound by the Magic. To the inside, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Brunson. The Magic getting the bucket, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. De Silva's checked in. And Black's subbed in for Bane. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Houston. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Magic, they've had a rocky start to the season. Moving down a little here in the middle of the rankings. Hopefully they can make some corrections here and get this thing moving.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis. From the arc, Bridges misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Carter with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Black. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 6. Out to Brunson. Offensive rebound. Robinson hits the jumper.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. He got himself a hoop that time, too.
Here's Suggs. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. He gets that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here's Robinson.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning, or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Bitadze's checked in.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Now, here's Hart. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Now, Brunson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses. Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Back the pass to Banchero. Here's Bitadze, guarded by Robinson. Back to Banchero. Unloads. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. And there's another one for the Knicks.
With just about every shot in his bag, Clarkson is an elite-level scorer.
Outside, Suggs. Black kicks to Banchero. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Suggs. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Clarkson on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Here's Black. Nothing on the board. Here's De Silva. Trains the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 7.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Magic leading by 5. Pass to Bitadze. Banchero outside. Bitadze setting a screen for Banchero. Here's Black. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hart.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Suggs finds Black. And he makes that one.
Impressive to see Black converting through contact like that. Showing you some strength right there.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 7. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for New York. Yabusele, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jones comes in for Suggs. .125 left to play in the first. Bridges passes to McBride. Buries the long-range jumper.
There you go. Bridges playing the role of facilitator. Boy, I like that.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Wagner. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. 7 points for Franz Wagner.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Jones. Pass to Bitadze. And Bitadze throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Hart the pass to Yabusele. Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wagner against Bridges. Wagner outside. He can't get it to go. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Knicks trail by 4. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Hart is out there with Gershon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Bridges passes to Yabusele. It's deflected. Here's De Silva. Defended by Hart. De Silva, no good. Hart kicks to Clarkson. Back to Hart from outside the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on their rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner developed quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Wagner. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Batadze. Just 5 on the clock. Here's De Silva. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Bridges. And it's all evened up. Bridges has got 5.
That's a tough shot for sure, but Bridges makes a lot of tough shots.
Bridges against Wagner. Pass to De Silva. It's tipped. Stolen by Clarkson. Anunoby finds McBride. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 3-point New York lead.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from 3-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Yabusele, he's checked in for the Knicks. Right now, let's check out the team for the best free throw percentage. Number 1, the Knicks.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside, Jones. Pass to Wagner. 6 to shoot. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Inside, here's Yabusele.
a developing part of Bridges' game. Great job facilitating in the pick and roll there.
Now here's Jones, defended by McBride. Here's the screen. Here's Black. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's New York now after the Magic pick up 2. McBride, another 3 for New York.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Wagner against Hart. Jones the pass to Black. Carter with the screen. Fires from 18. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Black.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bain against Bridges. That evens the score. Bain's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And Bain likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Here's Yabusele.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Bain passes to Carter. Pass to Jones. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. New York's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's McBride. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Magic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hart against Wagner. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his 2nd foul.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Towns checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Orlando also making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Black. And it's Suggs in for Jones. So it's New York now. New York moving the ball around. Down low. Right block shot. Towns, no luck. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Clarkson. 5 on the clock. And then Carter with the dunk.
Carter's a really good pick-and-roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish, too.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive, and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Now, here's Banchero. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 8 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10. coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Clarkson. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando leading. Pass to Suggs. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game. Miles McBride's checked in for Clarkson. And the Magic making a change here as well. De Silva's checked in. At the elbow, Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Carter, the pass to Suggs. Now, here's Bain. 23 points his last outing. Offline from the top of the key.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And here is Suggs after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Pass to De Silva. Stolen by Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. Misses the three.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Banchero against Brunson. Here's De Silva. The Magic again can't hit. Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. Takes a three. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
That's a reminder that Brunson is an effective threat off the ball as well.
And here's Banchero. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Banchero's got 10 points. The Knicks leading by 4. Anunoby outside. McBride bounce pass. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. Anthony Black comes in for Bain. Robinson dishes to Towns. From past the arc. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Now, here's Suggs. 9 points in the game so far. It's Black in the corner. That three off the mark. New York's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Banchero against Towns. Banchero with the screen. Shot clock at 3. And Anunoby, here we go. Bridges misses.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Suggs looking around. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Suggs against Brunson. It's stolen by Suggs. The 3 from Banchero. Good on the triple. And now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Knicks. They lead by 2. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the court for Orlando, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Carter in at the center position. Now, here's Suggs. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, here's Banchero. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. And that's 15 points for Paolo Banchero. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Towns, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And it's Brunson missing.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Pass to Bain. Banchero outside. They set the pick. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Banchero missing. The Knicks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Towns a screen on Banchero. There's the three. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 10.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Wagner on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Sweet move. Knicks with the rebound. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Bridges passes to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Off target from outside.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
And that one drops for him. 7 points in the game.
And the strength of Bain helps him on the bounce.
Towns a screen on Suggs. Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
So, Clark, thinking back to the playoffs last year, coming to this building in New York, those crowds were loud. Wow.
They were, boy, Kevin, they were loud, they were engaged. The Mecca felt like it did back in the 90s. I mean, it's always fun when this place in Manhattan is rocking. There's no place quite like it. Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 1. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you guys.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And one more time. Let's hear it for your Knicks 7th half.
third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Over Suggs. That one a little long.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Shoots over Anunoby, and it's Wagner missing.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
Banchero a screen on Brunson. The kick out to Bain. Drills the three-pointer. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Anunoby passes to Towns. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. De Silva's checked in, and it's Anthony Black in for Bain. The Magic trail by 5. Black with it. 6 points for him. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson kicks to Bridges. It's stolen by Suggs. Pass to Black. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Here's Bridges out to Brunson. 3 on 3. And here's Banchero. Off target from three-point range. Brunson against Suggs. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, Jalen Suggs just playing right through contact. I love his energy and aggressiveness there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
Here's Suggs after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Suggs kicks to Black. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The Knicks leading by 4. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Suggs with some nice defense. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They get it back. Pass to Black. Shot clock at 5. Patase is screen on Towns. Black. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Black's got 8.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. Brunson takes off. Robinson kicks to Clarkson. Shoots over Black. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Orlando trailing here. Pass to De Silva. Bridges with the steal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The Magic have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Bankero. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And guys, that strength will serve Bankero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
When you're the #1 pick, like Bankero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Patase is screen on Clarkson. Black the pass to Bitadze. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
You know, once Brunson gets ahead of steam behind him, forget about it. Watch out, because he's an absolute terror when playing downhill in transition.
It's Black in the corner. Back to Jones. Patase is screen on Brunson. Here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And the first one drops. So for the Knicks, Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Josh Hart in for Towns. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. And so he hits both. New York trailing. And here's Clarkson. 11 points in the game. Three-pointer. And Jones pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And that one misses. So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact, for sure. The 6th pick in 2023, shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Bitadze, great pass to set up the lay-in. Bitadze's got 4 this quarter.
kept his head up the whole time right there, and Black able to find his teammate.
Abuzele up top, defended by Batadze. And here's Brunson outside. De Silva with the rebound.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
Wagner finds Black. Kicks it out to Jones. Bridges with the steal. Brunson, left side. Abuzele in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Here's Black. Gets the bucket and the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Black is a strong finisher inside, and he can go either power or finesse, whatever is called for.
For Orlando, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
15 foul.
Are we calling Anthony Black a guard or point forward at 6'7"? He's got so much size, but I would tend to lean towards him being just a big guard.
Now, here's Clarkson. 11 points in the game. To the paint, got a piece of it. Here's Yabusele. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Yabusele's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on a three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Kept alive. Here's Bitadze. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. De Silva's got his second basket of the night.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
Shoots off the step back. McBride's shot is off.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Wagner outside. It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Josh Hart, Miles McBride out there with Clarkson. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
Here's Towns, and that one hits back iron.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Bane with the screen on Anunoby. And they'll get another chance. Tries again, and the shot goes in. And it's an 11-point Magic lead.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Here's Clarkson. Rebound by the Magic. Bitadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wagner kicks to Black. Here's De Silva. Wagner passes to Bane. Over Hart. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 14 points for Jordan Clarkson.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Batadze setting a screen for Wagner. And the rejection by Towns.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
And New York making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Black. Not enough on that one as it misses. Knicks trail by 8. Hart kicks to Towns. Back to McBride. Towns the screen. To the left wing for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Magic have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Carter with a screen on Anunoby. Black. The putback goes back up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Anunoby. Towns looking it over. Back to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Screen by Hart. McBride's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out left to the wing. Black the pass to Carter. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. McBride passes to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Magic leading by 11. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Right side Bane. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shamet connects from three-point range. Shamet's got it back down to within single digits for the Knicks. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And a switcher also for Orlando. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Franz Wagner.
Anunoby goes right into the defender that time, giving his body up on that play.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, OG Anunoby is one of the most physical and intimidating defenders in the league, but he is also, I think, underrated as a 3-level scoring threat.
The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Orlando leading by 7. To the middle. Bridges with the board. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Magic.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Now Black. Right side Bane, and that one is good. Bane's got 7 points for the quarter.
You see the offensive versatility there. Bane stepping inside the arc to take that mid-range.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's 17 points here for Jalen Brunson.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Hard against Banchero. Bridges with the steal. Here's Hart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Free throw good. Hart.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds it better than him.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Magic. Suggs is checked in, and Hart drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
An important part of Banchero's game, the ability to hit that three.
Robinson up top. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Suggs with the steal. That one drops for him. And now it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
Tremendous effort from Suggs on the fast break. I tell you, it's not easy to keep up with him.
Inside, Banchero's there. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, and it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Banchero. Over Hart. Again, the Magic score.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Hart.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Banchero against Hart. Payne for 3. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Big round of applause for your Knicks sitting in.
For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Josh Hart. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 11-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. Anunoby passes to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Here's Brunson. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Towns. Wagner against Anunoby. Nice move. And Wagner lays it in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Brunson. The good-looking shot from the wing. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the thing that makes Brunson so tough is any amount of space is too much space for him. He doesn't need much to do his damage.
Carter with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Carter. Oh, what a finish.
And just slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Brunson. The Magic hitting the bucket. Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the two things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
And the first one at the line is good.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Now, here's Suggs. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Brunson. Layup no good. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Suggs, screen on Anunoby. And Wagner drives in.
Wagner, a sneaky athlete, maybe better than some people give him credit for. Showing you explosion right there.
He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here are the Magic now. The Knicks making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. Bang! The three doesn't go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now Towns. Brunson fires. Dan Carroll vacuums it in. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jalen Suggs.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Suggs.